Hey, how you doing? So listen, you want to hear how we're kind of vulnerable to certain things, like getting water poisoned, not even knowing about it? Let's talk about these things right now. Let's go.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, hope to find everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits. And remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. This way you know next come out with a video. And a thumbs up always helps. I appreciate everybody for coming back, all my subscribers, all the thumbs up, and all the comments. Don't forget the comments. Appreciate that. I'll definitely get back to you. So today, I just, I have a long time subscriber. Way back, we even met, a few times. Mama Busi, and she sent me something about her water in her town being kind of poisoned, and how they weren't even aware of it until later on. Sometime something came out about it, but it brought up this thing to me about how vulnerable we are to certain things. I mean, there's the big things of other countries attacking us. 9/11, freaking jerks got away with that stuff. Things like that that are major, major things. But there's also like little things that can go on that we can get that we're vulnerable to that can, hurt us. One thing is water being poisoned. What I mean that by water being poisoned is she lives in Jersey, and water to 6 towns exceed new limit for a forever chemical. So evidently something got into this water for 6 towns in New Jersey. It says here water supplies of 6 towns in Middlesex and Union counties have contained a toxic forever chemical at above a new state health standard since at least the beginning of August. The utility issued a notice of exceedance to around 29,000 customers that the level of PFOA in water from the company's Park Avenue treatment plant rose to 36.1 parts per trillion PPT in a sample collected, more than twice as high as the 14 PPTs. So the high is supposed to be like 14. And they said this was up to 36.1, excuse me. Now enforced by the Department of Environmental Protection. Even though the company's compliance with the new rule is based on a rolling average of 4 quarters, the latest reading means the PFOA level exceeds the state limit for the year, regardless of what testing shows for the final quarter. Now, customers were told to use alternative sources of water if they have a severely compromised immune system, if they are feeding infants, are pregnant, or are considering having children. Boiling water does not remove the chemical, the company said. People may choose to use bottled water for drinking and cooking and reduce exposure to PFOA, or installing a water filter that is certified to remove the chemical. So what I guess the whole point of today's conversation is about how something like this can happen, and it could hurt people, if we're not aware of it right away. If this is done intentionally by accident, we don't know, but it can hurt us. And how do we find these things out? Like, we want to be on guard 24 hours. We got to rely on certain people and things to kind of protect us, like water companies, making sure they filter the water, make sure they test it every day to make sure nothing being poisoned. If it is, shut it down right away. Our military, God bless all of them. They keep us safe from attacks from other countries. We rely on a lot of things, but like I said, we can't be protected 24/7 because there's sneaky freaking people out there that are looking to hurt. Whether they're terrorists or just crazy people, they're out there. I mean, think about some of the certain things that could happen. You get, there was that thing years ago. Remember that white powder? I think it was called anthrax. Somebody was sending this around, this white powder in packages to people to hurt them. You know, crazy, right? People going into grocery stores, doing things to groceries, you know. I mean, think about it. You get some freaking nut, right? Gets a syringe, puts some kind of deadly stuff, whatever it's acid or whatever it is, and walks around the grocery store and just like injects into some, let's say the chicken, just walks down the chicken aisle and just injects. You can't tell. It's a little pinhole, but he's injecting poison. We're all subject to this stuff. It can happen, you know? It's scary. And I'm not saying this to scare or put out some kind of alarm or anything like that, but I mean, if you sit down and think about it, just reading this story that Malibu Sea sent, and then I was reading about this water company that had some freaking a forever chemical in there. You know, I'm not even sure what that is. But the forever chemical exceeded the limits. I mean, why is that caught? The way she was telling me, they weren't notified about after weeks after this was already in there. And they're talking about people who want to have babies, breastfeeding, this and that. It can harm you, you know? It's crazy. It's scary. It's like, you know, man, we got to live our lives. We want to enjoy life every day, get out there and enjoy it. But there's certain things that could just happen that could just freaking destroy and damage us, man. Like this COVID crap. Unbelievable what happened to this, to this world with this COVID that came out, you know? It's a shame. And we don't know what to do about it. I mean, we're still going back and forth with this vaccine. To get vaccine, people are getting vaccine and getting sick. People aren't getting sick. I mean, this shit is still so confusing to me with this vaccine stuff. It's really crazy. We got to live every day. Enjoy every day you can. I mean, that's all I can really say about it. I mean, enjoy it and hope for the best and just be careful. I mean, to the best you can. The best we can. We got to rely on people to protect us from these crazy things. We got to rely on ourselves too. We got kids to worry about. We got mothers and fathers to worry about, relatives, friends. We all got to watch each other. We all got to basic things, watch each other's back, take care of each other. And I'm almost at a loss for words for this because it's like, really, how far can it go? How far can we take this? You know, we can't live in a freaking bubble. We got to live. But it's a shame, the stuff that we got to be scared of. Again, guys, appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. And what I'm thinking about doing is hanging there because I've been opening up some boxes lately. I've been finding some of my collectible stuff. Some's collectible, some's just old. Got a lot of good stuff I want to share with you. Watch out for those videos when we bring them out soon. Different things I've been finding in boxes from way back when. Different news articles, stuff like that. Definitely want to share that with you. I'm excited about doing that. Just want to get it kind of together and kind of figure out how I got to do that. But again, take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay healthy. Until next time, I'll see you around. I'm out of here. Take care.